All right, it's Gary Kayye. I'm coming to you live from the Almo E4 Tour. First stop for the fall here in Irvine, California. And here I have Neil Wittering and I have Sam Taylor, and they've actually joined forces because now Almo is distributing all of Barco's line, not just the ClickShare. So first of all, congratulations on that, Neil, because you got a great partner here.
Good deal, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, we started out with ClickShare, and it's been a great success with Almo. And now with the introduction of the new Collaborate, Present, and Impress lines, we've expanded what we're going to do with through Almo. And talking with all of the sales guys, everybody's lit up and excited about what we're doing with the new lines. So looking forward to working with them.
Well, we just shot a video that showed all the different projectors, and the style is very different than what. It's not a box. You've kind of thought outside the box there and have some nice design lines to it. But also, you're now able to integrate ClickShare, which is, of course, a hugely popular wireless collaboration device, into part of that line and eventually the whole line.
That's correct. So check out the video that Gary just mentioned. The new design is very sculpted, very curved. The aesthetics are great, and there's space in there to put in new modules, and the first one we're going to come out with later this year is a ClickShare inside. So everything's going to be integrated, all the wires are going to be hidden, it'll be just sitting on the ceiling in a conference room, boardroom, and the style's just incredible.
Well, you picked a good distributor because Almo, when they first started the Pro AV group with Sam, and I'll get to you in just a second, Sam, so hang out there, they specifically targeted Almo Pro AV to stay in the audiovisual space and not go in all the other directions that a lot of the other distributors have gone in. So the 35 or so vendors have been very targeted towards sort of the sweet spot of corporate AV, and right. So this really plays well into that. It
does indeed. I mean, the new line from Barco starts at 4,000 lumens if we talk speeds and feeds for a second. We don't go below that. Because that's not the market we want to get into. So it is high-end boardrooms, corporate, higher ed, and all the way up through super high resolution, wide QXGA, Collaborate series for visualization suites. So it's exactly where the Almo team plays, and the fit's going to be great.
Well, I'm going to get over here to Sam now and ask you a couple of questions. Well, first of all, congratulations. I'm sure you're excited.
Oh, yeah, very excited, Gary. Barco's been around for a long time, and their products are well known. And then to come out with ClickShare, which is totally unique and a great way for collaboration in the boardroom. And we've only been doing it for 3 or 4 months, and the success has been great.
And so Barco's sort of differentiated themselves from other projector manufacturers because they've stayed at the high end, as you mentioned. They've not gone after the portable projector market in a long time, and even sort of the small conference room market, which is a lot of it's gone online. You've sort of stayed out of that segment of the market for a long time, even though you do have products that you would love to see go in that market. But it's really the people that put Barco into that segment of the market are looking for performance. They're not looking for anything. They're generally probably speccing Barco because it's sort of Kleenex, right?
Agreed. And the nice thing also now with the projector lines that they have is it's getting us more Barco in that meeting room. And the way they're going to have the modules coming up for the projectors kind of future-proofs the product and is going to make it viable 3 years, 5 years out with all the new things that you talked about in your presentation that are coming, like HD-based T and that kind of connectivity.
And now, obviously you've got to do a lot of training for your salespeople to get them sort of up to speed. I don't know if that's happened now or it's happening right now or it's going to happen, but what's been the response in general from your sales team and the response from the market with you taking on the Barco line?
Oh, well, they're excited. We did some projector training here yesterday for the first time, and we'll have our whole team trained within a couple weeks on the projectors. We did extensive training on the ClickShare line when we launched with that, so our folks are excited about it.
So to find out more information, obviously on the product line, you can go to barco.com. And if you want to find out more information about if you're not already buying from Almo, obviously you can go to almoproav.com. And of course, we're here today shooting. We'll probably end up shooting 50 or 60 videos. In addition to the keynote that I did earlier this morning, which was focused specifically on future technologies. In fact, we talked not only about ClickShare, but we talked about HD-based T. We talked about sort of the future networking technologies that are coming along. And we also talked about power management and all sorts of things that are affecting the future of the market. All that is available on on our website at ravepubs.com. Click on Rave Now, and you'll see the portal for the Almo Pro AV show. So Barco.com, ravepubs.com, almoproav.com, and you can see all of it. I really appreciate you guys joining me today and this is going to be interesting to see how the direction that this goes, because y'all have a good synergy together, because your dealer focus is exactly where Barco has historically been. So I think that this is a good marriage of organizations here.
Absolutely is. So thank you, Sam. We're looking forward to playing.
Yeah, thank you, Neil, and thank you, Gary.
All right, so now the last thing is you need to start making some sales, right? I mean, that's the key. He's got to get out there and start selling.
You know.
But I'm sure that'll come. But this is Gary Kayye signing off from the Almo Pro AV E4 Tour here in Irvine, California. Keep watching for other videos.